there were more supposedly meteorite craters all over the world in different continents, all around, roughly around the same size as you can see here in these pictures. I took a picture from each continent from every one of these supposedly meteorite craters. But out of all these craters, there's nothing left of the meteor that landed there. And I say that in quote, supposedly landed there. There's nothing left of the meteorite, but all the craters are still there. And I remembered researching geysers many, many years ago. Now, here's a few images of what geysers look like. But the images I'm showing you are what the geysers look like when they're actually erupting. So check this out. Now, does these craters underneath these geysers not look familiar to you? Just take a really, really close look. Now, I'm showing you the ones that are erupting. Now, let's take a look at the ones that are not erupting. Check this out. As you can see here, there's a runoff on the meteor crater and a runoff on the geyser. Now look at here, right in the middle, you see where the geyser actually comes up. You can see it in the meteor crater and the geyser. That's where the water comes up at. Same thing here. Everything around it is just where the water pressure coming up explodes everything outward. And here, if you look to the right of the crater and the right of the geyser, they're shaped identical. That's water pressure, not a meteorite. It's simply the original geysers that God opened up and flooded the earth with. People, common sense. All you got to do is look at it. Now, once again, if we look in Genesis 7:11, it says, all of the fountains of the great deep broken up. The scripture tells us exactly what these are and exactly what God did to flood the earth. And it also says, and the windows of heaven were opened. So we also know that there's a firmament and it has windows in it, and he also flooded it from above as he did below. Now, this is where your inner wisdom should kick in. Science tells you that these are so-called meteor craters, okay? But there's no meteors in none of them, all over.